Hey y'all, welcome back to Rock Natural. Oh, let it focus. Welcome back to Rock Natural, the channel that's all about beauty on a budget. In today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you how to do these cute baby hairs laid knotless jumbo braids. And so don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you know we're talking all things beauty. I'm showing you how to do this on yourself to save you some coins. So if you want to see how I got that, keep watching. So I'm getting ready to do my knotless box braids on myself, but I wanted to show you and come on and talk a little bit about where I started. So I did wash my hair last night and I just put it in these two braids because I just wanted something that was going to keep my hair moisturized through the night but also stretch it. So I think the key for this style, if you're not blow drying your hair, which like I do sometimes, I don't sometimes, it really just depends on how I'm feeling. I do have a whole video though showing you how to blow dry your hair if you do decide to go that route to prevent any damage, and I'll be sure to link that here. So I'm just taking it down right now. And the products I used are actually in my last video sharing with you my first impressions on texture ID. Alright, so let's go ahead and part this down the middle. If you've seen my other braiding videos, I actually do have a whole video on how I prep my hair to do box braids, or I don't even think they're box braids. I think it might be for, what are those things called? Passion twist. So I'll probably do the majority of my head and then come back and do the remaining on camera. So I'll do the front on camera, the front, one of the front sections on camera. This is also how I keep you entertained, straight to the point, and you know, just get the job done, if you know. So if you can't part your hair good by yourself yet, go ahead and ask somebody. If you live by yourself, use a mirror or your camera. So now that we got one section parted, we're gonna go ahead and part the other section right above the ear, well, down the center, by or behind the ear. I think I'm gonna do right on top of the ear. I'm gonna twist this and put it out the way, and then now we have our back section. All right, y'all, I'm back, and let me tell you, journey, okay, journey. The braids are pretty long. I'm loving it already. The one thing I do love about doing my own hair is that I can easily redo any of the braids whenever I need to, etc. I'm gonna show you how to do 1 to 2 braids on this side, but don't worry, you will get everything you need to know from this one. So I sectioned my hair just like I have in most of my other videos. I have it right here on my cabinet so that it's easy for me to grab when I go. The one thing I love about these knotless braids is that it doesn't have the little piece at the top, and it just looks very natural. Like, I'm using this daily moisturizing cream from Texture ID, which you've seen that last video, right? You seen it? Well, be sure to go check it out. It's the perfect thing for moisturizing my hair before putting it in the style. Like I mentioned, there's a bunch of steps that you need to take before putting your hair in a protected style. So make sure you go check out that video. Ooh, I need to drink my water. Next, I'm going to be using the Old Faithful. Y'all know about this, the Shine and Jam. I love using this when I'm braiding because not only for my edges but also for the ends of my hair. It just kind of slicks it. I even use Shine and Jam on my clients. So I am going to create one large braid here, and this is just going to be, take some of this product and you want to start at the ends, work your way up. The key is to have this moisturized and detangled so that it looks good, and you want to just start at the ends and work your way up. So now that we have the hair all moisturized, what I like to do next is take some of the Shine and Jam, put it on around the top part, just like this, And then anything I have left over, I like to just run it on the ends of my hair. So what will happen is when I'm braiding this, it'll easily disguise or be in disguise with the hair. Okay, so what you want to do is, however you usually 3-strand braid your hair, that's how you want to start here. You want to do 2 to 3 rounds of that. So I like to make sure that the middle piece is down, so I end up braiding over. So I'm just taking this and braiding one. Oh, I can't talk and do this at the same time actually. 1, 2, 3. And the reason why you only want to do a few is because you don't want it to be skinny and then fat. You want it to kind of blend in. So now that we have, and I'm braiding that pretty tight. Now that we have that section, you want to take a piece of hair, and I'm adding mine right in the middle of this hair here. Okay, let's take a step back. I actually want to put this underneath. So you want to put it underneath between this pointer, between your pointer and your middle finger, this hair here, and then the other piece go to this section, and then you want to braid. So the key is to put the hair underneath the braid so that it's not as visible to where you were adding the hair. So let's do it again. So you have this here, and I'm putting it underneath, putting it with the middle section and the front section. And then you want to keep braiding. So this is how it's looking so far. At this point, now that I've added 2 pieces of hair, I like to braid down a little bit before I add more hair. So this is what it's looking like, and it all depends on how you braid your own hair. Because when I was in the back, I did it slightly different. I positioned my hands differently. So as you can see here, we're just braiding down. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Looking good, looking good. So now at this point, I want to add another strand of hair underneath between the middle section and the front piece. And this is what can happen sometimes. Like, it can be chunky, and to me, I hate that. So I take this piece out and then just re-add it. And sometimes you may need to just make the piece smaller or just reposition where it was at. I'm just gonna reposition and then keep braiding. And as you can see, it's fixed. I have slight OCD because, like, I like my braids to look a certain way, and if they don't, then I'm like, eh. And oh, my hands are cramping because I'm braiding kind of tight, so that's why I'm just gonna take a break. Oof. And then you just keep going until it's at the length that you want. So sometimes if a piece is shorter, instead of taking it right in the middle, you can take it on the side. Put the shorter piece with the longer piece, and then the other longer side with the shorter piece. So what I mean by that is that you can see that, you can see that this piece is shorter than the other 2 pieces. So what I would do is move this to the side like this. So this side is short and this side is long. I will take the long side and put it with that short piece, which was the middle section, and then the other piece goes with a longer piece. So then that way you can give the shorter section some length, and it's not remaining short because you added it just in the middle. Keep doing that until you get the length that you want. So braid it to the end. And I like to adjust my braids once I'm done. I like to pull out any sections that may need it. I'm still practicing after all these years. I know, after all these years. my braiding technique when it comes to adding hair, because I like the braids to look a certain way. For example, I like my braids to look like this, very clean, very even, very neat looking. But sometimes, you know, they can come out looking a little disproportioned, and so I like to just go in and pull out some pieces. Now we're gonna move on to another one I'm gonna show you. And the good thing about adding it underneath is that you can't see it on top, and it ends up disguising pretty well with the braid. So like, let's say your braid accidentally got flipped over, you're not going to see it underneath either because of the way that you put it in there. So I'm going to continue braiding this down. At this point I'm adding for length, so instead of adding it right in the middle, I'm going to add it on the side, remember, so you have one short piece, one long piece. And do that one more time. Short piece, long piece. All right, I'm back, I'm better, I'm done. And let me tell y'all, I'm excited to be done. I'm excited for these babies to be put to use. So now that I have the braids done, like I said, I am going to be rocking some beads because I feel like it just adds pizzazz. And you know, I want to be walking and I want them to be hitting my back. Okay, so I got some clear beads. Let me get them. And it actually came with a little bead thing, even though I have one, but that's okay. So now I'm just gonna open these off camera. So just like you've seen in my other, I think it was the Pop Smoke, you want to find a braid that you like and see the length. So I want these hanging pretty low, so I'm just going to go ahead and braid this some more all the way to the end. I think I can fit about 8 beads on each. You want to make sure you have your rubber bands black or black or clear, or whatever color, really, whatever color you're feeling, whatever color you like. I have braided this all the way to the bottom, well, as far as I want to go. Put 8 on here. I could probably do more. Let's see. I guess it also depends on how much is going to fit in here. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do 5 at a time, and I might do 10 on each. Let's see how this looks. So you want to put the end of the hair through here and swoop onto the braid. Pull the end through, and we have 5 on here. I'm gonna do another 5. So now that we have all the beads on, I'm gonna take the end, and I want them still pretty long. So I'm just gonna wrap this around like this. Push the beads down. Voila, we got our bead. Can't wait, exciting. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead, do the rest. It's gonna take me a good little minute, so I'll be back. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button. In this video I showed you how to do jumbo knotless box braids, and you know, this is the trend right now, so get on board, get your knotless braids, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next upload. Follow me on Instagram because I'll be posting some pictures. Doodles.